Two stars, one sky. Natalie was crouched by the doorway, tying her 6-year-old daughter's shoes when Isla tugged gently at her sleeve. "Mommy," Isla said, her voice curious but steady. "I met someone today who looks just like me." Natalie smiled, distracted. "Oh yeah? Maybe she just looks a little similar." "No," Isla insisted, more serious now. "She has the same eyes, same laugh, the same voice. Her name is Ava." Natalie's fingers stilled. Something in Isla's tone, so certain, so still, sent a quiet chill crawling up her spine. Later that day, Natalie stood at the school gates, watching children pour out in waves of noise and color. And then she saw her coffee slipped from her hands and shattered on the pavement. There, walking hand in hand with Isla, was another little girl, same height, same face, same dimple on the left cheek, same exact birthmark on the right collarbone. Not just similar, identical. "Mommy." Isla beamed. "This is Ava." Ava gave a shy little wave. Natalie couldn't speak that a teacher nearby noticed her pale face. "Miss Reed? Are you all right?" Natalie swallowed. "Ooh, who is that child?" "That's Ava Coleman," the teacher said. "She's new. Transferred here 2 weeks ago." Is she in foster care?" "Yes," the teacher replied gently. "Ava's been in the system for a while. Poor girl. No known relatives. Abandoned as a newborn in a hospital, wrapped in a blanket. Her file's full of question marks." Natalie couldn't breathe. Her heart pounded like a warning bell in her ears. That night, she sat on the bedroom floor, cradling Isla's baby book. She remembered everything. Her twins' early arrival, the panic, the alarms in the NICU. She held one baby. They told her the other didn't make it. They said she was gone, Natalie whispered. They said she didn't survive. But now a mirror had appeared, a reflection with a name. Ava. A mother knows. The next morning, she arranged a private DNA test. A cheek swab from Isla, one from Ava. She begged Ava's foster family to cooperate, told no one. Not even Isla. Days passed in silence. Natalie couldn't sleep. Her body was present, but her mind spiraled. She cleaned obsessively, overcooked meals, called her sister just to hear a voice, but nothing stopped the ticking of time. Then it arrived in email. Subject: DNA test results. Ava Coleman / Isla. Reader hands trembled as she clicked it open. IT loaded slowly. 0.6 years. 6 birthdays. 6 candles blown out in separate homes. And then the result blinked on the screen. Full sibling match. 99.99%. Natalie dropped the laptop. Her knees gave out. She wept. Not the quiet kind. The kind that breaks something open. The kind that had waited 6 years to be released. When they told her one baby hadn't made it, she hadn't even cried. She was too drugged, too shocked, too shattered. But now she knew. Ava was hers, her baby, alive all this time. Abandoned not by choice, but by a system that had failed her. Natalie called the foster agency. "I need to speak with someone immediately. I have DNA results. Ava Coleman is my daughter." The woman on the line went silent. "Please hold. I'm transferring you to legal." And just like that, the floodgates opened. Meetings, paperwork, home visits, scrambling to piece together 6 years of silence. Ava had been found at a fire station in a hospital blanket. No name, no file, a ghost in the system, and no one had ever cross-referenced hospital logs. Until now. Natalie didn't want money. She didn't want revenge. She wanted her daughter, She was granted supervised visitation. The first time she saw Ava at the foster center, the little girl was sitting quietly in a corner with a book. She looked up and blinked. "I know you," she said softly. Natalie knelt down, tears in her eyes. "No, baby," she whispered. "I'm your mommy, too." Ava tilted her head, then smiled. One word escaped her lips, quiet, powerful, final. "Home." Natalie nodded, her heart breaking all over again. "Yes, sweet girl. Home." They hugged for the first time, not as strangers, but as mother and daughter, reunited after 6 stolen years. But someone else knew. Someone who had stayed silent. 3 weeks later, Natalie found a letter in her mailbox. No return address. Shaky handwriting. "Ms. Reed, if you're reading this, then you know Ava is yours. I was the night nurse on shift the day your twins were born at Ridgewood Hospital. There was chaos. One twin stable, the other struggling. Machines screaming. A code blew down the hall. In the confusion, I took the healthy baby from monitoring. When I returned, they told me the other twin had died. But I knew. I knew the baby handed to me wasn't the one who coded that I told my supervisor. Begged them to check. They dismissed me. Said I was sleep deprived. Said the body had been logged. Records sealed. A month later, I saw the news. A baby girl found at a fire station, hospital blankets still around her. I knew it was her, but I said nothing. I didn't want to lose my license, my job, my family. But now, I have stage 4 cancer. Nothing left to protect but what's left of my soul. I am sorry. Her name was Ava before anyone called her that. It was in your handwriting on the chart. Isla and Ava, always together. I hope they will be. And Natalie sat frozen, the letter trembling in her hands. She remembered writing those names just hours after birth. Isla and Ava, always together. The next day, she took the letter to the board. Weeks passed. Hearings, evaluations, and then one morning, the phone rang. "Miss Reed?" "Yes. Your petition for full and permanent custody of Ava has been approved." Natalie collapsed, laughing and crying all at once. That evening, Ava walked through the front door, a small suitcase in hand. Natalie dropped to her knees, arms open. "This is your forever home," she whispered. Ava said nothing. She just ran into her mother's arms and didn't let go. That night, Natalie pulled out the baby book she thought she'd never finish. She taped in a photo taken just yesterday. 2 smiling faces, 2 heads leaning in close. Underneath, she wrote, "Day 2191. Ava came home. Outside, the girls played under a cotton candy sky, laughter echoing like music. Natalie stood on the porch, hand to her heart. She thought of the nurse, the silence, the pain, but also the grace, the second chance. Girls, she called, her voice steady with joy. Dinner's ready." They came running, hand in hand, twin hearts, one family, and a mother who never stopped searching.